Hey everybody, Movie Fan Z here. So today's movie is 1982's 48 Hours. So this is a movie that I've been wanting to see for years. And I'm an Eddie Murphy fan, and this is one movie that I've heard so many good things about. And I finally have like an 80s and 90s movie collection, which this is included in. So I finally got the chance to watch it tonight. And let's get into it. So, in this movie, we're introduced to Jack Cates, who is a hard-nosed cop who has to reluctantly team up with a wisecracking criminal by the name of Reggie Hammond, who is put in under his watch for 48 hours in order to track Gans, who is a killer. So, in this movie, we have Nick Nolte, who plays Cates. We have Eddie Murphy, plays Reggie Hammond. And we have James Remar, who is Gans. And this is directed by Walter Hill, who also wrote 48 Hours, was a producer on Aliens from 1986, and he also directed 1979's The Warriors. So, in terms of ratings, this movie has a 6.9 on IMDb and a 93 on Rotten Tomatoes. But I will have to say, after watching it, I was disappointed because I felt it could have done more. But let's first get into the positives. I thought Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy played their roles really good. But those are the only positives that I have. Now, in terms of negatives, there's a lot. I thought the villain was kind of weak. I thought there could have been more action, and it was kind of lacking in that. I wasn't a fan of the chemistry between Nolte and Murphy. For some reason, I felt like there wasn't that much chemistry. Like, they don't... I know, I'm not even talking about the story, because the story seemed like they would not get along. It just seems like those two are just not good chemistry-wise. But the biggest problem I have is the story. And more the story because of the motivation. You understand what the villain is going for, but you never get asked why. Like, what's the purpose? I know Hammond has history with the killer, but I wish you explored more about that, because that would have been able to make the story make more sense. So overall, I wanted to like this movie because I'm an action fan and an Eddie Murphy fan, but I'm gonna have to give this a 2 out of 5. But that is my review for 1982's 48 Hours. Come back next time for another review. This is Movie Fan Z signing off. Have a good night.